Hello, my name is Rupert Hujof and I'm the Chairman and Chief Researcher of the Hurun Report. Now I'm sitting here today in Ordos Airport in Inner Mongolia in the north of China, having just released yesterday a list of the 100 Chinese renewable energy companies with the greatest potential. And you can think of this list as the next 100 Chinese renewable companies, energy companies. And it was on the occasion of the World New Energy and New Materials Conference yesterday. Bit of a mouthful, but in fact it meant that most of the industry was here. Now the reason I'm doing this video in English is I think this is one of the most dynamic and exciting sectors that are going on in China today. It's growing immensely. There's a huge supply chain that's sort of developing. And if you look at the top 100 new energy companies, well, it's solar, that's number one, electric vehicles, number two, battery makers, and so on. But if you look at the next 100, which is sort of maxed out at $2 billion US, and the number 100 had a valuation of $150 million US, then it's a slightly different story. Number one in this case becomes battery makers. Number two is EV makers. And number three is solar panel. Then you got battery storage. And then number five is this slight new one to me, hydrogen. We had 15 companies that are making or involved in hydrogen that made our list. That's much more than I expected. 3 of them are actually billion-dollar startups, i.e. unicorns. So hydrogen, something's going on here, and it's expected to be a massive market, probably still early days, but within the next 20, 25 years. So very worthwhile paying attention to this. Yesterday at the conference, I mean, people were talking about sort of exporting to Europe, to the Middle East, building factories in Southeast Asia and America, and of course all around the country here in China. So it's possibly one of the most exciting industries I've come across. There's a lot of price war going on, which is pushing the prices down in China, but that in the mid to long term is going to have an effect in making these companies super competitive. So keep watching this space, and I hope that if you're interested in this, you can get in touch with me. Renewables in China is definitely leading the world. 60% of the world's electric cars sold in the last year were made in China. And if we look at solar, it's like a similar story. It's absolutely fascinating. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and thank you to our partner, the Ordos City Government, and just keep watching this space. It's fascinating.